All right, thanks again for everybody that came out last Saturday to support our kids. I hope you'll return again this Saturday. We have a heck of a challenge with Furman coming into town. Coach Hendrick's done a fine job with those guys. They are fantastic on the offensive side of the ball right now. They're averaging 44 points a game. I watched the game last night, or the film last night, and their quarterback is playing at an incredible level. I mean, runs it, throws it. They run the triple option. They spread you out. They do a little bit of everything. I was even more shocked to learn he's a redshirt freshman today. Really a talented player. Went toe-to-toe with Georgia State, who beat Tennessee at Tennessee. So we've got skill players, a great scheme. Defensively, they're mixing up front, so moving back and forth. It's going to be a heck of a challenge for us. So we've got to have a great week of preparation this week. Continue to build. I think it's obvious we're not a finished product. So the things we talked about yesterday, we've got to continue to embrace the challenge of trying to improve as coaches and as players. To continue to try and get better in all three phases of the game. So, questions?
That's your microphone. Andy.
You said you wanted to look at the film before you evaluate those young offensive linemen, how they play. What are your impressions of how they did in their first action?
Oh, we've got a lot of work to do. I mean, we played a bunch of those young guys, and a couple true freshmen, a couple redshirt freshmen. I may be wrong. The oldest guy might have been a sophomore. I may be wrong. I'm not sure, but so lots of work to do with all of those guys. At times played well, and at times showed some inexperience. So we've got to do a good job as coaches. I think that's the biggest thing. Is we got young pretty quickly, so we've got to do a good job of putting them in good situations, not asking them to do too much, and then letting them cut it loose and go play.
Is there something specifically with offensive linemen that are young that you look for in terms of like is physicality at the top of the list? Because that's always something that could be a disqualifier for a guy that's so young to get him on the field at that spot.
In terms of recruiting, or in terms of
the performance when they get out there on the field.
Oh, I mean that's certainly something. There's just a little bit that there's quite a bit that goes into playing on the offensive line in terms of understanding and technique. And there's obviously a physical part of it in terms of maturity and growth and strength. And some guys have all or none of those things coming in, and it's our job to, as the years go by, to increase all of those things. We do have a couple young guys that are pretty far advanced in terms of those. Very physically advanced and pretty sharp kids that I think will pick things up quickly. But it doesn't mean we don't need to take that into consideration. We do. That they're young, and we need to try our best to put them in good situations.
Justin, I know you tend to stay away from the defensive side of things, but I asked Bud about the play of the front four on the defensive line. They seem to be having a hard time getting pressure on the quarterback without blitzing. What's your take on that? And I know you tend to stay away, but how much are you staying away?
Well, like I would say this, the disappointing thing for us as a team is how we played situational football last weekend on both sides of the ball. 4-minute offense, we fumbled twice. Defensively, we were essentially just trying to keep them in front of us and not being particularly aggressive, and gave up some big plays in the run game. That was disappointing. We did get the quarterback off the spot a few times. I thought Emmanuel Belmar had a couple nice pass rushes in there, but it's something we've got to continue to bring along. Certainly, it's all going to be situational and game plan based, and what we're trying to get accomplished. I thought both sides of the ball realized there in the fourth quarter. I thought both sides of the ball played it correctly in terms of the coaches realizing we're trying to. There's no reason to try and give up anything big on defense, and what we were trying to accomplish and trying to run the ball out.